Hi, in this video, we are solving topical questions from alkanes, alkenes and alcohols. Let's start. Question number 1. Butane and but1ene are colorless gases at room temperature and pressure. Identify the products formed when butane undergoes complete combustion. When any hydrocarbon undergoing complete combustion always forms carbon dioxide and water. So just write carbon dioxide and water. Next, one molecule of butane reacts with one molecule of chlorine in the presence of ultraviolet light. During the reaction, one hydrogen atom in butane is replaced by one chlorine atom. Name the type of reaction which needs ultraviolet light. This reaction needs light to start, so it is called a photochemical reaction. It's called photochemical reaction. Okay. Next. State the purpose of ultraviolet light during this reaction. It's very important to know that UV light is not a catalyst. The purpose of UV light is to provide activation energy to break the chlorine molecule. So simply write just to provide activation energy. Okay. Next. Name the type of reaction which takes place when one atom of chlorine replaces one atom of hydrogen. Now, the moment you see alkane, chlorine and UV light, you should immediately think it's a substitution reaction. Why? Because the chlorine is substituting the hydrogen. So just write substitution reaction. Okay. Determine how many different structural isomers can form during this reaction. To find this, let's draw the structure of butane. If I give the chlorine to this end, then I'll start numbering from this side. Then it becomes 1-chlorobutane. Let's say I'm giving the chlorine to this end instead of this end. Then the numbering would start from this side. Why? Because our functional group should get the lowest number possible. So then again, it's still called 1-chlorobutane because it attaches to first carbon. Clear? The next possibility will be attaching chlorine to the second carbon. Guess the name of that? What will be the name of this? This will be 2-chlorobutane. Okay, it will be 2-chlorobutane. Even if I give here or here, the name would be the same, right? If I don't give here, if I just give it here, then again it is still called 2-chlorobutane. So the number of possible structural isomers for this is 2. Next, propane, propene, prop1-ol and propanoic acid are members of different homologous series. Molecules of these substances contain 3 carbon atoms. Propane and propene can be manufactured by heating decane in the presence of a catalyst. One other product is formed. Complete the equation for this reaction. So in the question, they have already given 2 products. One is propane, another is propene. Now, what is the general formula of alkane? CnH2n plus 2. So what will be the formula for propane? It will be C3H8. 8. This is the general form. This is the formula for propane. So C3H8. And then you take propene. So propene would be CnH2n if you have to substitute. Okay, that will be C3H6. Okay. Now see how many carbons you have on this side. You have 6 carbons, and how many are here? 10 carbons. So 4 carbons are missing. You just simply write 4 carbons. And then you have 8 plus 6, 14. So 14 hydrogens you have here. So 8 hydrogens are missing. So this is the answer. Now name this manufacturing process. This is called cracking. Okay. Next question. Butane and but1ene are colorless gases at room temperature and pressure. Suggest why but1ene diffuses quicker than butane. If you see, butane has C4H10 as a formula, right? Like there are 4 carbons and 10 hydrogens in butane. But if you draw the structure for butene, you will realize that butene will have lesser hydrogens. Okay, so now but1ene will have only 8 hydrogens. So clearly we can say that but1ene has lower or lesser molecular mass. So you can simply write it diffuses faster because it has lesser relative molecular mass. Now, identify the products formed when butane undergoes complete combustion. So, complete combustion always gives carbon dioxide and water when reacted with hydrocarbons. Okay. Okay. When but1ene reacts with steam, two possible products form. Identify the type of catalyst which is used in this reaction. Okay, when we are reacting steam with alkene, we use phosphoric acid. Please remember this is important. Phosphoric acid.